Do you know that cities flourish when they expand, whereas companies are more likely to die when they are growing? Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Deepak. I've grown a team from 0 to 250 people, and here I talk about how to build a great culture in your team. I was hearing a talk by the founder Toby of Shopify, and he said a very interesting thing, that he has observed that whenever cities are expanding, they also flourish with the people who are there. Whereas it is completely opposite in the case of companies. Whenever companies are expanding, they are most likely to die as compared to flourish. And this is a big problem. He didn't explain the reason. But when I started thinking about it, there was something very deep inside it. I figured out that when we talk about cities or towns, we as humans are all dependent on each other. If as cities are expanding, people start moving to the outskirts of the cities. And as few people move to the outskirts, the other people start moving outskirts, not because they want to, but because they can open a grocery shop over there. They can open a gas station over there. And that is how, as a community, everyone starts flourishing. And as more and more people reach over there, more and more business over there, more car comes up. So you will also have a car mechanic open this shop. In this way, businesses start flourishing as city expands. So what happens? What is so different when we talk about companies? In companies, what happens is that as they are expanding, they lose the culture. That means as they are expanding, people start working individually. They completely forget that they are actually dependent on each other for their growth. So let me take an example of my team. When we started expanding, we tried to make sure that a growth of a manager is completely dependent on the growth of his teammate. He can't grow if he's not able to grow his teammate under him. So if and whenever some team member was not performing, the manager was trying to do everything in his capacity to make him grow. Whether it is training session, whether it is guiding him, coaching him, trying to figure out if he's going through some personal problems or not. So that ensured that if a growth is going to happen, it's going to happen with everybody. If somebody is not good, let's take as an outlier case. But a team, it is very important that they are interdependent on each other for the growth. So as you expand, you have to make sure that this particular culture is passed on to junior most member of the team. He is clear that his manager cannot go without him, and manager is clear that he cannot go without his teammate. And that ensures that when the team is expanding, everybody flourishes. Everybody is working towards a common goal. If a good work is done, everybody is sure that they are going to get some benefit out of it. In fact, I would like to share one more interesting thing. It is about the definition of work. A lot of us, when we think about work, it is about what we do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I see workplace as something where we go to discover ourselves, to develop ourselves, to actually express ourselves. And when you are doing these three things, it is no more something which is as narrow as something when you say, I do this. It gives you a completely different way of imagining the workplace. When you get up in the morning, you enjoy that you are going there where you're going to talk to so many people around you with whom you want to grow together. You like talking to them. You like expressing yourself, your feeling to them. Now this is applicable not just to one thing, because when we talk about culture and expanding and interdependent on each other, it is applicable to every single decision that is there within the company. And it should be scalable as the company scale. And that is the only way to make sure that everybody flourishes together. Thank you everyone. Let's make great team together.